Welcome to Bloodbath and Beyond. Today we're unboxing the October HorrorPack. HorrorPack is a monthly subscription service sent to your house every single month, and it comes with 4 Blu-rays.
Yeah, it's usually a nice variety of Blu-rays too. You don't actually know consistently what you get, but there's always something different in there. They do have the HorrorPack exclusive, which is usually a indie horror film.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's in this one. I have absolutely no idea. Thankfully, no one on Instagram has spoiled a single thing in here.
So we always get it late.
Yeah, this time we didn't, but we are shooting it a little bit later. But first up, we've got Carrie.
Remake or original?
Oh, it's a Sissy Spacek, so old school.
Ooh.
It will be a nightmare. Carrie.
So yeah, John Travolta, the old school Carrie. I don't even think I own this one. I don't think I own either Carries, to be honest. I'm down with that. I haven't even seen this in ages. It's been so long since I've seen Carrie. But that's a cool cover anyway. I like that one.
Yeah.
It's
nice.
very minimalistic. Yeah. Cool.
Alright, so that's a classic. Around prom season, people will enjoy.
Yes.
Lights Out. Ooh, okay. So this is a review that you'll see on the channel. This is one for me, not for Jay.
Yeah, this one I wasn't a huge fan of, or I didn't go and see it. I edited his review.
It's interesting. The story is kind of out there. It's basically your typical jump scare paranormal movie. Anytime the lights are out, you can like have that entity. It had a good story. It was very different than what I thought it was going to be. The acting is really good in this film.
I hated the short. Well, the short was really effective because that little goblin guy at the nightstand. Oh my god, when I first saw that, I'm like, I hate this. Great short, but terrifying.
The boyfriend was probably one of my favorite characters in this movie.
In that one?
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this 4 sneaky socks sneaking into a sock drawer out of 5.
Next up, we've got the HorrorPack limited edition of The Barn, which is an awesome movie.
And awesome soundtrack. I own the vinyl. I absolutely love the guys who did The Barn. I'm excited for the sequel.
Yes, and especially because this is Halloween season. I mean, we're filming this on Halloween. I hope people got this before so they could watch it on Halloween, because The Barn is one of the few movies that's actually coming out these days that captures that great Halloween essence.
And like when we first saw this film, just having the 3 killers in the barn, you could do standalone films with them and it would be like fantastic.
Yeah, this is a really fun time. We've also been quoted, not on the back of this Blu-ray, but we were quoted in one of the commercials because like we really appreciated this. It's got some nice throwback vibes. Ari Lehman and Linnea Quigley show up in it.
Featuring appearances by Scream Queen Linnea Quigley and the first Jason Voorhees himself, Ari Lehman.
If you guys don't know, Rocky Gray does the soundtrack. If you're a huge fan of like synth style music and like classic horror soundtracks, he is amazing. I think my favorite part of this film is the soundtrack.
That's actually a really, really dope movie to get in HorrorPack. If you're not familiar and you don't have it already, this is such a great pickup. It's from Scream Team Releasing, and if you go on their website, it sells for like 24 bucks. So like, yeah, that's a good deal.
And let's see what the cover art for this one is.
It's like, yeah, it looks really cool. It's almost, it's Devin Whitehead.
That's sick.
I love it.
Is that the exclusive too?
Yeah, that is the exclusive. Number 52.
Wow. Huge pickup.
Yeah.
And then...
what is this? Dead Dicks.
Dead Dicks. I know nothing about this.
Okay, I'm gonna guess based on the title. Is it detectives? Ghost detectives?
Richie is a suicidal young man who, every time he kills himself, finds himself very much alive, but with a dead body of him in his apartment.
Is this like a time loop movie? It sounds like it could be.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Ravenbringer Blu-rays. I haven't even heard of this movie, but it seems like it could be interesting. And it looks like one of like almost like a higher end indie film.
Judging by a couple like the screenshots on the back, there looks to be some like graphic gore.
Ooh. Oh yeah, well if he consistently is killing himself, that sounds like a fun time. This is actually a really, really solid HorrorPack. Carrie is classic. I'm sure a lot of people do own this, but I know that there's a lot of people that also don't. Like, even though I'm a Blu-ray collector, I don't have this, and I don't have this specific one. If I did, like, I would have had some another version of it because I hadn't seen this cover before.
And like what's cool about this too is like, so Carrie, well known, Lights Out was one of those big theatrical releases, and Dead Dicks is something that
Like an indie
never
film
heard of,
that
yeah.
nobody's heard of, and this is like a pretty renowned indie film that did a killer like a few years back. So this is a very solid pack. Very happy with this.
Well done, HorrorPack.
Yeah. What do you guys think of this month's Horror Pack? Let us know in the comments. If you want to learn more about Horror Pack, go to horrorpack.com. Use the code Bloodbath to save $3 on your order. And let us know what your thoughts are on any of these films, specifically Dead Dicks and The Barn. And check out our Barn and Lights Out reviews on the channel. I'll have them linked in the description.
Dude, this legend is bogus.
And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with everything Bloodbath and beyond.